Assalamualaikum. Good morning, family. It's your beloved brother. I just want to kick it with you. Family, once a person realizes what they are, truly are, and the power that they have, that you can have, we can have, if we always overstand the blessings and the amount of power that we have just by being alone in solitude is the very best thing at best that we can be grateful for, because it gives us time to learn ourselves. It gives us time to communicate with the universe. It gives us time to do what we have to do in terms of recognizing that the two most important things in our lives are the day that we were born and the day that we figure out why we were born. This is very, very essential, and is what we must all get through our brains, because we have been lied to so much about everything in terms of who we are. You know, they tried to hide and erase a whole lot of history, and the creator within the universe, you know, the star and the crescent, is deeper than most people think. Hey,
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. The only thing that's up right now is that okay? Yeah, it's on the side. Okay. Okay, I'll do it like the back. The tape trio balls and the six-pack cookies are the only thing not on the shelf. The tape trio balls are right here. Okay. Get you on the other side there, my friend. Sorry about that. What you got? Got some money to give me or something? Hello. Yeah.
7.
Yes, ma'am. Because I have a truck today and it's completely full, so I can't put anything in.
$7.
All right. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm trying to get my numbers up.
The onion is 02, right?
Sorry?
On hand, 0. If I pull them off.
Yeah, if you pull all of them because they're all out of date and there's none left, it's 0.
Zero.
Yep. All right, need a receipt? Thank you. That'd be good. Yes, sir.
Whose phone is this?
Sorry?
Whose phone is this?
Oh, that's his.
This your phone, man?
Oh.
I would have missed that.
Can we pull that up?
What?
Can we pull that up?
And so, family, moving too fast. Can't be moving too fast. So, kind of where we are is at a point where everything that we have been taught has been taught to us to confuse us. But more importantly, is that if we don't care about ourselves, ain't nobody gonna do anything to help us care about ourselves, because the main thing that the powers that be are doing right now is trying to get rid of cash and go on over to a cashless society. And this is bad. So they want to be involved in everything under the sun. And they want to create all of this evil in the name of supposed to be Jesus Christ. You know, all of the dirty roads, the bad things that's happening to everybody comes from Rome, leads to Rome, and Rome doesn't care one way or the other about the truth, because the fact of the matter is the world is ran by gangsters. And if black people weren't so important, why are they all over in Africa? That's the main thing we got to be looking at. And why they got all these plasma donation centers paying pennies to people that donate to help save lives so they can make medicines for people who need melanin. Black people have plenty of melanin. You can find melanin in the cosmos. And so there's gonna come a time to where history is gonna look at all of the wicked things that America has done, particularly with black, so-called black people. And even Native Americans, the $5 Indians, the imposters, whom they just decided to give our identity to, it all leads back to white supremacy. They need us more than they would have us to know. This is true. And, one of the main things that we're not gonna do, my mama always taught me, is don't be no damn fool. We got so many things happening. Over 200,000 to 2 million children going missing every year. That's in the United States, these United Snakes of America. Because everything that she does, she embodies Satan. She is the mother whore. And everything that they're talking about over in Egypt happened right over here in these Americas. So them $5 Indians, they just replaced us to be them. I mean, to be something different than what we truly are, which is a very spiritual people. And so all of this medicine that they're making, they are mistreating everybody, black, white, Latino, whoever, donate the plasma. They're making billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars off of the stupidity of evil to make evil fair seeming when they are effing over people. Paying people pennies. Pennies. They're making billions. Everybody that donate, I don't give a damn what color you is. If you're a good person, you love me, I love you. You my brother in the name of Almighty God. And in the name of his true son, who sits at the Father. We are all sons of the Most High. All little gods of the Most High. Little gods. This is spoken of in the Bible. And they so afraid to do black people right that they took when they wanted to come and design the whole world to turn it from the United States of America. That's not initially what it was called anyway. The United States flag is not even the original United States flag. There was a snake involved from Rome to the Catholic Church. The majority of whites look at him as God in the flesh. And so while we got to deal with all of this hatred that comes along with being mistreated, they claim a lot of people just don't like black people. I mean, they really don't. But all of them got their asses over in the motherland where everything begun. It's a reason for that. If it was a shithole, excuse my language, like Trump said, everybody wouldn't be there. And I don't know what's going on with the Secret Service. I don't, or any of them alphabet people, or special name people, and special forces or whatever. But there was a ladder that was allowed to be set up right there. It was already placed there nice and neat for the assassin to go ahead and creep up there. But let me ask y'all something and show y'all something. It's a secret. Everybody, you may have missed this because it was staged. The hit was supposed to take place on former President Donald Trump, excuse my language, as soon as he turned his attention to the right. And he even stuttered a little bit because he was still waiting for the shot to come. There was about 14 seconds, and he kept on saying, look over there at the chart, look at the chart. Pointing at the chart was the signal for when the bullets were supposed to be aimed that way. The assassin, the would-be 20-year-old assassin, come from nowhere and was allowed to crawl up that ladder and do what he did. Now the majority of Democrats are going to vote for Trump, believing that this was an assassination attempt on the former president's life. If any of this is to be believed and believed to be authentic, go back and watch the video and you'll see that the plot was when he pointed towards the chart upon how many immigrants were coming over here in his country. About the millions, he said. They took their shot. And the Secret Service and the Secret Service sat back and allowed 6 to 14 seconds to go by and for him to take that shot. And it's to a point and divert all of the attention in another direction to trick people into believing everything that they're trying to show us. That's why it's called television. That all of this is about immigrants and Trump can make us safe, but turning that way when he pointed and looked in that direction, is to deflect all of the attention off of 2025 scandal of a conspiracy of what's getting ready to come. Because he the one that appointed all of them judges that's over there and that's dismissing all of his cases. He wants to, after he went and visited every other country while he was president, he seen they had kings. He was intrigued by Kim Jong-un as being the president of South Korea and being a king, not having to answer to no one. So this assassination attempt puts him in a position to do away with the government as we know it and put everything up under one new world order. And that new world order consists of getting rid of government as we know it and collecting as much melaninated plasma as they can. Now they said they want to get out of here, out of America. I bet you that's fine if that's what they do. God's not going to let them have their way with us the way that they think they're going to have their way with us upon them trying to leave us here where they go off to Mars, Venus, Jupiter. They got all these black people like Jay-Z, billionaire, they coming after him next, allegedly. He's supposed to be worse than Diddy. Shout out Jaguar Wright for putting her life on the line and going through all of the HELL because the truth hurts and a lot of people can't deal with the truth because they're forced to look at themselves and they see themselves as the beast that they really, really are. The same as in America. She wants to know every move that the black people make. She was made by Satan. Yes. To rule for 6,000 years. Did y'all know that most black people, you know, that we were already over here in these Americas, but did y'all know that they were so worried about us, and still are, that when the Pope started burning books, he burned hundreds of thousands of spiritual scrolls and spiritual books of the so-called Native Americans, which were actually, and are actually, the so-called Negro. We are the Indians, spoken of as they tell their vision to lie to us, and they raise billions and billions of dollars doing so, and they have a big, large following under the Catholic Church because money always makes the lie look like the truth, and they want you to believe that the truth don't hurt, but it hurts them so much because they're forced to look at themselves as not being the best anymore, but being the beast, and even wickedly more and more. And they don't want nice, good, decent black people and good, decent white people to coexist on the spiritual level at the same time, because they want to create all of the negative energy to push it out into the universe so that they can communicate and push the evil from Saturn. Saturn is a whole nother broadcast that I'm gonna do in exposing how they put all this wickedness together. America never wants peace. If she did, she wouldn't stick her nose in everybody's business. Other countries be fine before the mother hoe gives them some pussy. America is the mother whore. She opens her legs everywhere she goes. She causes hell, and she don't give a damn who knows. They don't want good, wholesome, meaningful, and soulful white and black people to get along in peace, because America loves blood. That's why she eats her meat half done. She has a thirst for blood, especially black blood. She wanted it spilled in the streets through the rap music, and she wanted distributed because they're gonna get them organs. I don't care how many times y'all think y'all being gangsters, get shut up. They're collecting them, the melaninated organs and doing all type of research with them. Most black people, if they go and check their family's member's body that has so-called passed on or whatever, or what have you, they're gonna find that what happens is the organs are gone before they, even leave the hospital. And sometimes before they even make it to the hospital. They love black melaninated body organs. It helps them to create medicine to prolong the race of what they call the good white race. Knowing damn well that God is not a God of the confusion that they associate with him. All of this wickedness. The judges, the ministers, and everybody that wears the black robe is in representation of Saturn, the planet Saturn, the evilness thereof, and all of the wickedness under white supremacy. They want to keep everything wicked going so there can always be a need for them to stick their nose in other people's business so she can do her best to forget. Everybody can forget what they're doing and what they have done to black people and poor people all across the country and all across the world. White supremacy is real, brothers and sisters, and it doesn't give a damn who knows it. It loves to kill. This is the secret of America's success. And ultimately, the people that they kill the most is going to be their downfall. You can't get mad at us because we look like Jesus Christ. You just need to grow up. Plain and simple. And that's just how it is. Nobody gonna be playing no games with all this wickedness. You're gonna have to accept it that black and white people are gonna have to get along and are gonna love each other and get along in peace. Whether the wickedness under white supremacists thinks it's gonna get in the way to stop it. We're gonna exist regardless of what happens, no matter what. Because God made good people in all people. So we're gonna remember that. So that's what we're dealing with. All we got to do is exemplify what it truthfully is to be Christ-like, if that's the religion, but it's the religion that they beat into us. That's why we're never blessed. Black folk have been praying to their God. The white men that got on the wall in their homes, they've been praying to him for over 400 years. And they're wondering why we still suffering. It is because God is not happy. The universe is not happy. Everything that's being allowed to happen in this so-called white man's world. We're going to have to get past all of that ignorance because we're all here to stay. We just have to work together and do the work with no outside interference. Spread the love of what it is to be Christ-like. Spread the love of what it is to be Muhammad-like. Spread the love of what it is to be a peaceful place to live inside of your heart. And be honest about it, because what comes from the heart, consequently, it touches the heart. We have to constantly go to work on a plan for us to win, doing everything in our power to stay away from sin. It's still justice for young Dolph and Takeoff and everyone else mentioned in the description box. Let me see what that is. Assalamu alaikum. Stay true.